We've got breaking news in the world of paint. The battle between Diamond Custom Paints and Drunk Monkey Garage is heating up. Stay tuned for more. Hey everybody, it's Pac-Man from Drunk Monkey Garage. We're back to working on the mini toolbox that we're doing the paint off with Jeremy Diamond over at Diamond Custom Paints. We're going to be giving these toolboxes away at the end of the competition once Jeremy hits 1,000 subscribers. So in the last video we got the lid done. We put some crystal on it, a little bit of carbon fiber edging on it, and a couple of pinstripes. Gotten a couple of suggestions. One was for flames. So we're going to try to incorporate some flames on the sides and on the back. So let's get to it. So I got my flame pattern taped off, and my next step, you OG custom painters may see as kind of cheating, but I see it more as using technology to make your life a little easier. What I ended up doing is taking a picture of the flames that I taped off using my fine line tape, and then I uploaded it into my Cricut software and made a template out of it so that I can cut it out on some Limeline removable vinyl stencil material. So we're going to get to doing that, and we'll put that on the toolbox, and we'll have a nice masked off pattern to start airbrushing on. So I've got my Limeline. This stuff you don't have to use the mat for, but since I'm using such a small piece, I put it on a mat just so it'll load into the machine correctly. So I've got my mat loaded up. I've got my program set up to cut the shape out. We're going to connect. Now it's connected. We're going to pick our vinyl material, and we're going to hit the load button, and then you hit the cut button. It'll do its thing, and when we get done, we'll have a perfect stencil for our airbrushing on our toolbox. There we go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cut this one in half so we can use this on the sides. what we're going to peel back is what's considered the negative. this is considered the negative because the positive is what's left behind. Okay, so what we're gonna do is turn this vertically so that we can get this on there a little better. Try to keep the vinyl from sticking to itself. Position that as good as we can. And then just work all the bubbles out, smooth it out. Try to not get any wrinkles in that. So as long as our flames aren't wrinkled and everything's down right around the edges of that, that's fine. We got a couple of bubbles here, but that doesn't matter. If that bothers you, you can even pull that up and work that back down. So now what we'll do is just tape around these edges. Now I am going to take my X-Acto just clean that edge up a little bit. There we go. Make sure that's down real good. You can, even if you want, take a squeegee. Make sure you get that down real good. Don't want anything bleeding under that. So that's the process. We will repeat that with the back and the sides. And then we'll get back to you when we're ready to airbrush. So this is how we use stencil paper to mimic our taped off flames. So as you can see, that's a perfect copy of the flames that I taped off. We have them on all sides. Now we're ready for airbrushing. And this is the negative of the stencil, which leaves us with the positive. So after we get done with this, we can clear coat this, give it a protective layer, and then just drop this positive stencil right on top of it. And then if we want, we can go around the edges of this with an 1/8 inch fine line tape and create a pinstripe. So we've got the flames on the sides of the toolbox done. Got a nice blue to green fade on there. I do have some touch-ups to do. Got a couple of areas where it peeled up, but before I do that, I'm gonna take the tape off the top and we're gonna clear this whole thing, give it a nice protective coat of clear to lock down everything that we've already gotten. So I'll get suited up, get masked up, mix up some clear, and we'll get in the booth. So we've got our lockdown clear laid out. We're gonna let that dry overnight. It's looking pretty good. After that dries, we'll scuff that down with some 800, and I cut out some new stencils with a little less sticky stencil paper. We'll touch up these little areas that we need to touch up with the candy. And then after that, we'll be ready to mask off the flames and do our special technique on the background here. I may do a little short video on touching up the flames, but for this video, I think we're gonna end it here. So far, this has been a fun little project. Competing with Diamond Custom Paints and Jeremy over there, having a lot of fun with it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications of future videos. And while you're at it, head over to Diamond Custom Paints on YouTube and subscribe to their channels. And don't forget that we're going to be giving both of our toolboxes away once Diamond Custom Paints hits 1,000 subscribers with a special live event. So make sure you like and subscribe to both of our channels and try to get Jeremy up to 1,000 subscribers so that we can give these toolboxes away. So until next time, cheers.